What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 108 of Lured Up, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today is Sunday, December 8th, 2019. I'm your host, Ken Pescatore, joined by my co-hosts, Adam Tuttle and Melissa Pescatore. Hello, friends. What's up?
Hey.
How
Hello
are
there.
you?
Hey.
Hi, friend.
What's going on?
Doing good. I mean, I'm good.
Good to see you.
Are you good? Are you great? Are you
Good to hear ya.
fantastic? Are you
Good to
stupendous?
talk to you.
Yeah, we're not...
Great.
I can't see you.
Great to be back.
Can't see you.
Can't see
Yeah.
you.
If we do
I
video.
mean, we
So
could
I'm
if we
gonna
turned on the
edit that out.
cameras,
I kind of
but
caught myself.
Ken likes to keep us in the dark.
Yo, man, it's all about that bandwidth.
He likes to loom in the shadows.
I don't want
if
to
you
waste
know
that
what I mean.
bandwidth, son. So we were going to have Poké on the show today, and unfortunately had some technical difficulties. His setup kind of wouldn't allow him to kind of do what we needed as far as from a technical perspective. So I apologize on that, but we're going to get him rescheduled and get him on the show nonetheless. So Poké, we'll have you back on. All right, on today's show, Evolution event is wrapping up. By the time you hear this, it'll be just about wrapping up. We'll kind of recap this. This has been a good one. I really like the spawn pool much better than what we've seen. So we'll talk about that. Pokemon Go Hub has mined 0.161.2. There's a lot of nerdy shit in here, but none of it has to do with numbers, Melissa. So you don't have
No,
that's the
numbers.
best. That's
That's
good
what I
news
mean.
for
No
you.
numbers. No numbers. It's not numbers.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, no numbers. No numbers.
Yes,
Oh,
no
okay.
numbers. It's
Oh, my
all
bad.
Yeah,
stuff
more like
that-
snow numbers.
Yeah, no, it's all stuff that we can just grossly speculate on because none of it will have any foundation or roots in truth at all. It'll just be speculation.
Okay, fantastic.
It's always fun. I'm very excited about this next one. Niantic and Qualcomm are partnering on smart glasses. The fucking wearable,
No.
the wearables are coming, baby. I said this in the fucking beginning.
No.
Sign me the-
I'm
I
not
put it-
wearing
Battle
fucking
party
glasses, bro. I'm not
glasses,
playing
battle
Pokemon
party.
wearing glasses. Nope.
I put a tweet out the other day. I
Right.
was like, well, I wanted the cybernetic eyeball implant, but this will have to do for now, but we'll talk about this. There's not a lot of information out there yet, but there is an image of what these things look like, and they're just as ridiculous as you'd want them to be. We'll talk about that. And then we have a few quality of life updates have come to the game with this new update. And then we got a couple bits of miscellaneous news that we'll do. And then finally, we'll wrap up with an Excadrill raid guide and battle party. This is a good one because Excadrill is pretty relevant when he evolves. And this is a holdout Pokemon for a lot of people. And this might be an easy way to farm some candy. So we'll get there at the end of the show. Okay. The Evolution event. Adam, we haven't really talked this week. How's your week gone with the event? You want to run through kind of some of the details of this?
All right, so this is all coming from PokemonGoLive.com from Thursday, December 5th through Thursday, December 12th at 1 p.m. PST. We'll have Pokemon that evolve in unique ways.
This was
And
a
can I
weird
ju-
way.
I
They put
honest-
this weirdly. Like, did this seem weird that, like, they say Pokemon that evolve in unique ways? Like,
Right, but my question is, what is unique about Venomoth?
well,
Nothing
Venomoth.
is unique about Venomoth.
But the thing is, Venomoth wasn't on the list of a unique Pokemon, but just happened to be included in the spawn pool.
Which means, and leads me to believe that, spoiler alert, we're gonna get a shiny Venonat soon.
You think so?
Because there's got to be a reason why we're getting more Venomoth or something.
What?
There's
That
gonna be
doesn't make any
something
sense
that's
that
messed up in the
Venomoth
code.
is here.
It doesn't.
It's like
but
backwards.
speculation. Tinfoil hat is on.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
We'll put
okay.
them on, we'll
but
put
the
them on later.
features of this is more Pokemon that evolve in unique ways. In the wild, I'm sure you've noticed if you've been playing this game, Onix, Eevee, Roselia, and Burmese.
And
All of them.
Yeah, Burmy's the event shiny. So this is the draw of the event, and the Burmese are typically biome restricted. So, you would see your trash Burmy here and, go to the beach, you get that one, go to the field, you get this one. But apparently they're all spawning everywhere now. So this is a good opportunity for people to kind of, if they're perfectionists, not just in completing the decks by number, but actually filling in all the options when it comes to different forms and variations. This is a good time to cash that stuff in. I know Melissa was just doing some evolutions today to take advantage of this, and I traded her a pink Burmy because she needed that for an evolution. So good opportunity to do that stuff. But there's also different Pokemon in raids, and these are, I don't know, I'm not so excited. Did you see these raids?
Lickitung, Scyther, Togetic, and Routes.
Maybe the Scyther. I think I'm in on the Scyther. That's it.
Well, I mean, it gives you an opportunity to try to get 100% Routes.
We had fucking Community Day for that.
Yeah, I know. But again, we're going to have Community Day this weekend.
I know.
So get that hundo Routes. And then in 2 kilometer eggs, we have some crazy evolving Pokemon. You've got Phoebus, you've got Tyrogue, you've got Burmese, and Happiny.
I don't know about you, but hatching a Tyrogue is like stubbing my fucking pinky toe. Like, that is the absolute worst. Like, so...
I had 100%, and I think I
Stubbing
risked
your
it.
pinky toe is like literally the worst.
Yeah, I had 100% baby one, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to evolve it to just to get it out of my could-be pile of hundreds. And I was like, well, what am I going to get? And I think I got a Hitmonlee.
That's
sorry. Hold on, I'm just trying to go to my recents real quick.
Dude, like I know I don't care. No, it's fucking Tyrogue and the Hitmons, man. It's so
I wish it was Hitmontop. No, it's Hitmonlee. But yes, it's annoying. But we had event-specific field research. A lot of them yielded you the stinking... I can't tell you how many dragon scales I have. Can't tell you how many steel coats I have. I did not enjoy this. I mean, as far as like a new player goes, yeah, it probably helped them a lot, but it did not help most people out. I mean, I keep an even stack of like 5 of each of those items. So I quickly delete all of those. But there's been, evolve a Pokemon using an item, and then there's evolve Onix.
Well,
I don't know why Onix gets the special treatment.
Because then it would give you the metal. It was like you evolve certain Pokemon, it would give you the item that you would need to evolve a different Pokemon. It was like...
Yeah, it's like use the metal coat, and then the reward is a Scyther, which you also need to use a metal coat. So they're like just trying to like blow you through your inventory. Like,
giggity.
No.
But look, this is the
Onix.
thing too. When they first announced this event, right, and they put the image out on PokemonGoLive.com, it was like, the evolution event, and it shows all the evolution items except the fucking Unova Stone, the one that people want right now.
Yeah, and let me tell you, I've claimed my research, okay, and I didn't get one. You'd think this event would at least be like, oh, well, we'll try and guarantee everybody one in their research breakthrough. That would be nice during the event. Come on.
Let me move this along real quick. Double XP when evolving, which is nice, especially for newer players that are doing like evolution parties. You got fucking 50 Weedles stacked up, blow through them with a lucky egg on, and you get quad XP. It's fucking awesome. That was always a great time when I used to do evolution parties every week. But this got me thinking. They actually came out, I think Niantic support said it, and then the YouTubers kind of extended the message of, oh, sorry, Unova Stones are included, and you are going to get new Unova Stones from research and things like that. But then I got to thinking, we made a hoopla about the Unova Stones. Do you even fucking care about Unova Stones anymore? Like, there's 2 Pokemon that could, it's so weird. Like, we wanted them so bad. We bitched that there was no way to get them. Now we have ways to get them, but it's like, now I'm already sitting on 6 Unova Stones. And it's like, what am I going to evolve another fucking Pampor? You know what I mean? It's like, it's so weird, man. It's like they create these, it's like amazing how they can create demand on their own economy on these items. And it's like, shit, I don't even need it. Like, I remember at one point, I like deleted like 30
I don't need this bag space, but I need this bag space.
I had like 30 Unova Stones. Like 30 Sinnoh Stones. I deleted them all. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, very bizarre. But I don't know. If you're still looking for Unova Stones, if you still haven't, I know people that have Unova Stones, but they don't have enough Litwick candy to evolve into Chandelure, so it like doesn't even matter that they have the stone. But let us know how what your position is on that. Melissa, have you ever gotten a Unova Stone?
I got one.
You got one. But you probably don't have the Litwick candy, though.
I'm sitting on it.
Yeah, I have one, and I'm sitting on mine as well. Because, again, I don't want to evolve anything.
I haven't done anything with it.
But you probably don't have the candy because of the Pokemon that evolve are on the rarer side. You know what I mean? Like, and, you need 100, what is it?
Well, I mean, I got a shit ton of rare candy, so, I mean, like, technically, really, would it matter? I'm just waiting. Not
if you blew through your rare candy. When Gen 5 dropped, I blew through fucking over 400 rare candy. I was like, fuck it, I've been sitting on that shit for so long.
I don't sit on rare candies.
No, now I don't.
So I've never had that many.
I sit on
rare
max
candies.
potions.
Oh,
Max revives.
dude, my inventory is fully upgraded and very full. It's ridiculous. Oh, and then really quick, there was also an Evolution Raid Day this past Saturday, the 7th, from 11 to 2 p.m. local time. This was an interesting one. Kanto starters in raids.
I definitely participated in this.
Oh, good. They had like first evolutions like Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur in tier 1, and then as they stepped up with War Turtle tier 2, Blastoise tier 3. So like they brought all these out, but the hype about it was all the Pokemon, regardless of their stage of evolution, could have the chance to be shiny. So you could find, like I saw JT Gilly, who Charizard is his favorite Pokemon, raided a Charizard and got a shiny Charizard in the raid. That's fucking awesome, because you could never do that before. You had to get the shiny Charmander evolve up. That was the only way to get it. So it's cool seeing the evolved forms in shiny, as a shiny, like actually natively, which was really cool. But you played, Adam. What did you do? Oh, and you got up to 5 free raid passes if you cycle through spinning gems.
I used all 5 of my free raid passes, and I also did like 3 or 4 paid ones. The majority of the players wanted Charizard. So we went after the Charizards, and one person in the party got a shiny Charizard, and then another person got a shiny War Turtle, but I didn't see very many shinies.
Well, you got to remember, too, how many raids did you do, though?
5,
7, 8. Yeah,
like
that's
10.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be one thing if you did 50 raids. You know what I mean? Then I'm sure you come across more. But when you're doing 10, and how many did you have in your group?
8, 9, something like that.
And there was only 2 shinies of the whole day?
Yeah.
In total? Okay. So
that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's kind of low, but, again, setting the expectations. You gotta be prepared to get shit. So then when you get something good, it's like exciting. And then you don't leave disappointed, because it's like, you gotta set the expectation right. But I like this spawn pool. I like seeing Onyx in the wild. I've seen, for some reason, a lot of Mischievous also. So there's cool spawns right now. Like I like this batch of spawns.
I love this event.
Right? Porygon's in the wild.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I love that Porygon's in the
like,
wild.
you don't even understand. Like, I love all the different Pokemon that you're seeing right now. Like, the spread of Pokemon between, like, the Porygons and the Onyx and Mischievous and Haunters last night. I mean,
yes,
like,
Haunters.
It's like, and then the amount of shiny checks that you could do is just fucking, oh my god, ridiculous. Although I have not got one fucking shiny this whole time. Of course.
Well, you just gotta play more.
Yeah, I had a weird 2 shiny day.
Fuck you so much. I can't even tell you.
I had a shiny Zigzagoon, and then I had a shiny Oddish.
That's crazy.
Like, just super random.
I need both of those.
Like, okay.
I want that shiny Oddish.
I want the shiny Oddish bad.
I have 3.
What? Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
See that? Ugh. That's crazy. All right, but let us know how what you guys thought of the Evolution event. Adam, did you enjoy the raid day? Did you enjoy this week? I mean, it's still going. We still got a couple days on it.
I mean, it was fun. I just wish there were more like smaller raids that I could have done by myself.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there was like a ton of Bulbasaur, and I was like, I already have 100% Bulbasaur. I don't need that one.
The first world problems are amazing. But yeah, I like the event. Good job, Niantic. This was a good one. And again, leading into, the celebration of Community Day and all the previous Community Days. So they've just done a good job of hyping up specific Pokemon. And, it's all leading up to Community Day, which is exciting. All right, let's talk a little nerdy shit here, but GoHub did an APK mine of 0.161.2. And I'm going to read GoHub's disclaimer, because this is how they put it, and they put it very eloquently. It says, please be aware that everything posted here has been publicly reported by data miners. Information shared through these channels is not affiliated nor approved by Niantic and is always subject to change. Do not take it for granted. Features change and get scrapped all the time. It's very important that we are aware of these things that can and will change. Love that they say that, because that's exactly where I'm coming from. All this shit is just things nerds found in the code, and we're talking about it all the shit can change. There's nothing here that's rooted in reality besides our hopes and dreams. So I love talking about our hopes and dreams when it comes to this shit, and there's a lot of exciting stuff in here. Not a lot of numbers shit though, so this might actually interest Melissa on some level.
Don't let my dreams be dreams.
Don't, just fucking do it. All right, this won't matter to Melissa. Updates to the switching mechanic have hit PvP, so there was kind of some issues where when your Pokemon fainted, the switch button would vanish. Also, there's been some changes to switch queuing. Some people like it, some people don't. We're going to have to see how this plays out, if things are going to stay the way they are. But if you're a big PvP person, let us know what you think of the current switch mechanic queuing system. Let us know. Now, this is the big deal. So they're finding groups of code that are read under the heading codename platypus. So anytime you see like something labeled with an actual code name, then you know that there's a grander scale to, just than a couple isolated lines of code. It's an actual, framework. So this is going to have to do with that Buddy 2.0 feature that we talked about fucking weeks ago. So they're utilizing some degree of a peer-to-peer network that they're calling Wallaby. So now we have platypus, we've got Wallaby. So it uses a peer-to-peer network
Jesus
called
Christ.
Wallaby. And it makes your fucking head spin, and you're like, what the fuck is this all about? So it has something to do, and again, this is just what we can extrapolate from, trying to make sense, put one and one together by looking at bits and lines of code. Something about player and multiplayer leveling. So there's, again, we've talked about this before, where the buddy system itself might have a level to your buddy. So there's something with your level, a multiplayer level, something with interacting levels between players. Then there's something called monodepth, and monodepth is what that does is it allows like a processor of a screen through an image on a screen to detect the depth. So if you're looking at, if you're pointing your camera down a street and there's parked cars along the street, the phone would then be able to map and identify using this monodepth process how far that first parked car is versus the second parked car. Like it'll take the scale and the depth of the image or the video and then kind of project this depth to it. That's what the monodepthing does. So again, this makes me all believe that this is all tied into some kind of shared multiplayer experience, Escher reality.
It's got to be AR.
All right. Fucking exactly. It gets better. Unity Engine GPS integration. So we know that they've upgraded with the Unity Engine for some of the graphical stuff. Now they're using Unity Engine GPS integration, which is switching or combining with the Unity Engine itself to track players' latitude, longitude, and altitude. So
what?
Okay, so what I believe, and again, this is my fucking Weird Al going, it seems a little crazy, tinfoil hat gif, but utilizing this monodepth stuff and utilizing the multiplayer aspect of what could come with buddies. Could this be some kind of thing with AR Playground where we're I'm in a space with you, I've got my phone out, I drop my buddy there. You're on 10 feet away from me in the room. You put your buddy down. It's a shared space. I can look through my phone, see your buddy. Because of the monodepth, it can actually identify where things are in that AR space. Occlusion could be a part of it because they say, okay, there's a car there. So if your Pokemon runs behind it, it'll disappear. And if my Pokemon's sitting in front of it, I'll see it. It'll block out the car. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? I'm going to take this one final step deeper of what they found in the APK. Something called the ARDK toolkit. So this is providing a major update to the current AR toolkit within the game. Specifically, anchoring as it relates to GPS, anchoring items to the ground. So that's what's very important when it comes to having a consistent AR space that you can look through your device, I can look through my device, we can both see the same thing because the thing isn't being projected from one phone to the next. That item is actually there, living in that AR space. So it's like a digital representation of a digital space, but it's really there because it's tied to the coordinate that the phones are able to process together using this real-world mapping from the Niantic real-world platform, putting it all together. It's fucking crazy.
I'm so confused.
It's so crazy.
So you're trying to say...
Arkansas, I am confusion. No.
Yes, I so confused. I don't understand what you're talking about right now.
And I know I'm quiet,
so you're saying
but it's
your buddy and my buddy can hang out and play in the same space?
In the same space.
That's what's going to happen?
Yes.
Yeah, Ken's saying it's 100% certain.
It's confirmed.
That's for sure. You heard it here first,
folks.
It's
confirmed.
Nothing is confirmed. Nothing is confirmed.
Hard.
But no, that's what I believe this is all kind of leading to. Where you can put your buddy down, I can put my buddy down, I look through my phone and I see your buddy doing the same thing you're seeing your buddy doing in your phone, and you see my buddy. But not only that,
but we
don't look at my buddy.
That's my buddy. Over our buddies right now. That's like you don't have really any control.
Yeah, that's my buddy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is a buddy 2.0.
I don't want you to see my buddy. How do I hide my buddy if I don't want you to see my Delibird?
But listen, seriously. This could be like that Pokemon Refresh, the Pokemon Ami, where you pet your buddy, you tickle it with a fucking feather. You know what I'm saying? It could be that, but it's a shared experience. Like that's what it's narrowing the focus of anchored GPS stuff. So that would be what's necessary for there to be a consistent use of that AR space from device to device, because the devices themselves aren't interacting. They're still separate devices, but they're going up to the same server, which is telling both of them that in that GPS location that's between you two, there's an item there. There's a Pokemon there. And this is what it's doing. So it's like edge computing. The phones aren't talking to each other. They're just talking to the server, which is telling them what's going on between the two phones. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. So who knows if that's what this is? Who knows if I'm like literally blowing a tuba out of my asshole? I don't fucking know, but that's what I want this to be. But I'm excited that AR is getting upgraded, the buddy system is getting upgraded, and it's something to have to do with these consistent spaces, multiplayer things, and anchoring with GPS and occlusion. Oh my God, I'm just fucking hyped. So see, look, Melissa, no numbers. It's all just gross technical speculation.
That's
and
gross.
I know there's some fucking Niantic engineer listening to this right now going, fuck you got it all wrong, you jerk. I don't care.
You're like, I was just adding a Pokeball or some stickers that you could put on your picture when you take it. It's like filters.
Yeah.
That's what platypus means. I can add a beak to my Psyduck.
Where's
it already has a beak.
Where's my ghost snapshot selfie mode? Come on, man. That's what I need. But
that's what we all need.
No, seriously though, this could potentially lead to, and I've said it before, PvP and AR. Because if I had PvP and AR PvP would be so much more fucking compelling to the spectator. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm blowing it too bad at my butt. I just like that expression, so I'm just gonna go with that.
I like that expression.
No, but I'm telling you, man, fucking AR PvP. That's what I'm talking about, and
that's what I'm talking about.
It leads into the next thing on our notes here. And Melissa, I want to make sure that you click the link on this next one. So on December 6th, Niantic announces, and this is coming from GamePress, gamepress.gg, that they are partnering with Qualcomm tech company to make AR smart glasses. And they're called, the project is called Snapdragon. And they are smart glasses
Oh my God, bro! Get the fuck out of here. Okay, keep going.
Hold on. They're the Tesla Cybertruck of sunglasses. But anyway, so they have, it's not just like a sunglass, even though it looks like a tinted lens. There's actual screens in those lenses. So, but they're pass through. So you'll be able to look and silence. And there's also speakers. So there's also speakers built in. So they have headphones. So it's audio video. And you'll be able to see AR.
Just fucking put a helmet on and just put me in the middle of traffic. Just fucking put blinders on me and throw me into the middle of traffic. That is the stupidest. I'm sorry. Keep going.
So.
Well, no. What's gonna happen is we're gonna get these glasses, And if you have them on while driving and you get the little notification that says you're going too fast, they're just going to be like, they're just going to turn off.
Why are we talking about wearing them while driving?
Because you can see all the Pokemon on the side of the road as you're driving by. Oh, look, the wild Pidgey.
No,
bro,
I'm not
nobody's wearing those fucking glasses. Look at how stupid they look. They're the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Nobody is wearing them.
I'll let you know who's going to wear them.
I will make fun of you every time. I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't care.
Not when you go to GoFest.
And
Everyone's
honestly,
wearing them.
how
You're just
bad is that for your
I feel left
eyes,
out.
dude?
I'm just looking at my device, looking at everything. When you're like, or you could just be looking through your glasses,
again,
seeing everyone,
look,
and all
and
the
literally
Pokemon.
never paying attention to anybody else in the fucking real world. Do you know what it reminds? Like, you put yourself in fucking the movie WALL-E, where it's like everyone's in their own chairs with their own fucking screens and
Everybody
like
stop.
driving
Everybody
next to each
stop.
other but not interacting with each other.
Listen. It's not that the game is going to become fucking fully AR where you're like on the map screen and you fucking see a Pidgey on the side of the road. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying you go into the game
I'm saying that.
I know, but if you were in an AR scenario like in Ghost Snapshot or this new Buddy AR Playground or fucking a PvP scenario or even a gym, like picture a fucking raid where you're looking at the fucking raid boss in AR through the glass. Like, all right, let's say they look like fucking some hot ass designer shit, right? And they didn't look like fucking,
some Gucci,
some
and
Total Recall shit.
Some Ray-Bans.
Would you wear them then? If they look like
No.
I only like them if they look like the blue blocker glasses.
Like aviators?
I don't think it's good for your fucking mind, bro. I don't think it's good for your mind and your eyes to have screens right in front of your eyes. We put glass there to make our eyes better. Like,
but what about
let's
what about
put
VR?
Digital things to burn out our retinas and fuck with our minds. Let's just not do it.
What about VR though?
Then get that tablet away from your face right now.
To VR fucks me up too. It's just a whole.
You let our son do
man.
VR.
I know. I did VR when I was a kid too. I thought it was the coolest shit ever. Don't get me wrong, but
the VR that we did at Spaceport in Menlo Park Mall in fucking Woodbridge, New Jersey, was not like the VR that you can do on an Oculus Rift. No, but
I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't think it's feasible. I think that probably the price point would be crazy high.
Well, that's what they specifically say in the Game Press article, that this is being designed specifically in mind with making this consumable by the mass market. Like, so obviously by having a lower price point. Because if you look at things that were out there like HoloLens or Google Glass, that you're going to pay, over $1,000 for, that's not accessible. You know what I mean? But if they make these things $150 or $100, you know what I mean? If they can get the price point that low, who the fuck knows? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
$100 for a mobile game accessory that you only use when playing the mobile game.
People are wearing fucking $500 shoes. So it's an extra thing that you would have to
carry with you when you leave your house just to play the mobile game. It doesn't make any sense.
Listen, I put my $35 gotcha on all of the time.
So
actually,
that's
every
small.
time I leave the house.
That's small.
Look, so it's overpaid. It's It's like
Melissa's a hater. Melissa's a hater.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
Man. Wow. Fuck that. I've said it from the beginning.
I just don't.
I want the cybernetic fucking implants. Fucking make me fucking cyborg. Make me Jax. I don't give a fuck.
So weird.
I think AR is the fucking future. And then think about, oh man, it's like fucking Minority Report. When the real estate of physical space can be sold digitally, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to happen in our fucking lifetime. You watch. Where you're going to be able to interact with things that are anchored to a physical space in front of you, and you're going to be able to manipulate them physically with your hands. It's going to be fucking sick.
Cars are already flying.
Oh my god. Fucking Jesus.
I swear I didn't eat any mushrooms before recording this.
I had no shalotonics or shalonics, or how do you say them?
I don't know. All right,
I had a lot of
couple bits of miscellaneous
fungus.
news. We gotta get focused here. A couple bits of miscellaneous news.
I like this sidestep stuff.
Before we take a little break and do our raid guide here, they did increase item drop rates. This is coming from PokemonGoHub.net, but I think it was Niantic support that originally had tweeted this. You will now be getting increased rare candy from Tier 5 raids. Rare candy has been a hot commodity, especially whenever a new generation drops, especially when Pokemon have been as rare as they have been with some of these these Gen 5 pokes. We've seen people doing Terrakion getting up to 12 rare candy from one raid, which is fucking phenomenal. It's awesome. Little high in my perspective, but still very cool that they've increased this because people were asking for it. Battlers got a nice little boost here. Guaranteed charge TMs from Tier 4 raids. So Tier 4 raids are kind of like the weird, like, bastards of the raid world. Like, you sometimes need 2 people to do it. People don't want to do it. If they're just going to do that, they might as well do Tier 5. So Tier 4 is always kind of weird. This gives you a little bit of incentive to do those Tier 4, especially if you have one other person you can duo them, because most of them you could duo. Guaranteed charge TM. That's huge for PvP players, because I know that that's something they're always starved for. But very, very cool. Next, Pokemon Go clothing. A clothing line has actually come to PokemonCenter.com, which sounds phenomenal, right? It's like I apologize, but it is the absolutely most uninspired clothing line I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, there's like some reds, some blues.
It's plain Jane shit.
It's plain.
It's like it's just like, here's the team logo. Okay. And that's it. Like it's just I'm very excited.
It's literally just the team logos. That's fucking it. That's literally it. Like, there's nothing else to it, you guys. Like, no joke. It's literally just the fucking team logos on the front and the back of the shirt. It's fucking
there's also
stupid.
The sitting cuties.
Yeah, but that's not Pokemon Go.
And then
that's not Pokemon Go.
And I gotta say, I hate to say this, Adam.
They are in that space. They're in that section.
The girls' V-neck instinct shirt, at a glance, looks like fucking Star Trek.
Yeah.
So like that's some bullshit. I do like the sitting cuties. The Articuno cutie is like super cute.
All right, but that's not Pokemon
Go.
But
the
look,
Moltres cutie isn't even that great.
Look, it's exciting because Pokemon Go is on Pokemon Center. That's exciting because this is the 3 years in. It's the number one moneymaker in the whole fucking franchise. Tripled, gabillion, whatever, millions of fucking dollars over whatever Pokemon's ever made. Took 3 years for merch to hit the fucking Pokemon Center. It's finally here, so I'm excited about that. It's just very, very uninspired. Hopefully this leads to a little bit
Someone
more creativity.
Someone in marketing was like, yes, this is what we need right now.
Well, like if they did jerseys, instead of like these fucking stupid long sleeves and just short sleeves, if they had made it look like a fucking jersey.
And then customizable jerseys where like it says like Team Instinct, and then on the back you put your last name.
You guys want customizable jerseys? Go to fucking Go Stadium and get yourself some Go Stadium. Yeah, I'll shill their shit. Go to their site and you can get customizable Go Stadium jerseys in team colors. So go do that.
There you go.
But it's if this leads to like sometimes they'll do like really cool street artist collaborations on T-shirts and stuff. Like if it could lead to that, be fucking awesome. But for now, it's hyper generic. Like even the logo stuff they were selling at GoFest with like that kind of ombre mural kind of thing with all the different Pokemon. That was awesome. This is it's just so plain. I just don't know, man. I don't know what they're thinking, but it is cool that it's there.
They were thinking, how else can we get more money?
Yeah, stop. All right, real quick, Go Ranger update.
What's up, everybody? It is Go Ranger Matt, and this is the Go Ranger Check-In.
Like we said earlier, Evolution event ends this Thursday, the 12th. Terrakion raids are going to be here till the following Tuesday, the 17th. So we still have 2 more raid hours, Wednesday, 6 to 7 p.m. local time. And then Community Day next weekend, Saturday the 14th, Sunday the 15th. And, we talked about last episode, all the different pokes that you can expect on both of those days. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to wrap up with our Excadrill raid guide and battle party before we get the hell up on out of her. So, all right, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. She can't even do it. See, we're all this talk about making fun of me. The way I come back from the break with my fucking you're back, and then I tell you to do it, making fun of me, and you can't even fucking hold it together.
All right. Assholes. Okay, should I try one more time?
Go ahead for the people in the back. Fucking jerks.
And we're back.
Okay, we're officially back now.
Back from what?
Our break. Fucking shit. We're back from our break, guys. Thank you so much for that. All right, little housekeeping now that we're back on the fucking ground. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Please check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 will get you access to our Patreon-exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people.
It sure is.
And I want to give a huge shout-out to our show supporter tier patrons, Brittany, Jay, Matt, M. Pitts, Terry, David, Chris, Sydney, Bacon L, The Noise, Harry, Pokénav Bot, Purple Pancakes, Dem Gears Be Bangin', Lady Goobly Meat, Super Nerd Fox, Go Ranger Matt, The Phoenix, Baker Boy, Jolt, Switch, Alex, The Illustrious Overseer, Jason, Go Live Andrew, Matt from Kentucky, Paul, Justin, Val, and Monica.
You did it.
I did. And a huge shout to our executive producer, Paul Bhatt. And if Patreon isn't your thing, there's still a few other ways you could help us out. If you're listening on YouTube, you can subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And if you're listening via a podcast service like Apple Podcasts, you can take a moment to leave us a review. All right, guys. Excadrill, raid guide, and battle party. Whoop to the fucking whoop.
Wait, what was it? A battle party. Woo, woo, battle party. Woo, woo. Did you guys put up your hands? Because that's part of it. You have to put up your hands, and it's like whoop, whoop.
If I don't dance to it, it's not an official.
What?
Whoop,
then
whoop.
There's no feeling.
That's what I'm saying.
I usually have one hand on the nipple and one hand on the crotch.
All right, let's dig into this. Pun intended.
I like what you did there, dad joke.
Coming from PokemonGoHub.net, Excadrill is a Tier 4 raid boss, ground steel type, boosted in sunny and snowy weather. It is weak to water, ground, fire, and fighting. You have these fucking Pokemon. This should not be a problem for anyone. It has a decent attack stat, 255, shitty defense stat of 129, making this a pretty easy duo. It can learn Metal Claw or Mud Slap on the fast side. Charge moves can learn Earthquake, Iron Head, Rock Slide, and Drill Run. 100% catch. I know Melissa loves this part. 1853 or boosted 2317. So 1853 or 2317. Counters include.
Yeah,
I like this counter.
Screenshot those numbers.
Moltres, Kyogre, Machamp, Swampert, Breloom, Kingler, Entei. Typical moves: Moltres, Fire Spin, Overheat. Your Kyogre, Waterfall, Hydro Pump. Your Machamp, Counter, Dynamic Punch. You've got Fire Pokemon. You've got Water Pokemon. I love this blend of weakness. So I am exploiting that coolness, and I'm just going to bring 3 Moltres and 3 Kyogre. A little bit of fire, a little bit of water.
Keeping it hot, keeping it cold. I see how it is.
Yes, I'm making steam.
Well, with that attitude, you're going to run out of steam.
You're good at that, Ken.
So I am doing my Hundo Max squad. I'm bringing Entei, Hariyama, Rhyperior, Golem, Gyarados, and Vaporeon.
All hundreds.
All hundos.
Of course.
Damn. The 100 Vaporeon is nice. It's a classic. But
I love it.
Entei's a good lead on that too.
It's tanky.
And Melissa, what do you got?
I'm gonna bring my Kingler and a couple Entei, 3 of them guys, and a Flygon and a Kyogre. That's how I'm gonna smash that out.
I like how you spelled Kyogre in your thing.
Kyogre.
Yeah, she spelled it.
She spells it like she says it.
R-E-K.
Oh no, I didn't. Kyogre.
What were we saying before we recorded? We found a word that you couldn't say. Oh, brewery. Say it.
Brewery.
There's a couple words that Melissa just can't fucking say. Why?
Yeah,
because you're
wasn't one
from
of them
fucking
refrigerator?
Jersey. That's why, and it doesn't work for your fucking lips.
Brewery and refrigerator and library.
Hater. A refrigerator.
Say frustrated.
It's a refrigerator. Frustrated.
Frustrated?
What? I don't even know what sounds wrong about that one. That one always sounds normally frustrated.
No, it doesn't.
Like
you can't say R's.
Frustrated. I don't know.
All right, guys, we're off the fucking rails.
I can't even.
Anyway, couple little.
Well, those were our battle parties. We already said it.
A couple hot tips on Excadrill. If it's cloudy weather, use your fighting Pokemon. Get those Machamps in there for super high DPS with the boost. And if it's sunny out, just look out for ground moves. So if it's running something like Mud Slap Drill Run or something like that, just be on the lookout for that. But otherwise, this should be a pretty fucking easy duo. Shouldn't be a problem. If you have more than 3 or more, it should be a fucking cakewalk. And remember, you do it and you get your guaranteed charge TM, which is
charge TM.
All right, guys, that was the show.
In a world where Excadrill gives you charge TMs.
It does. That's an actual reality.
In a world.
In the world where everyone wears stupid fucking glasses to play Pokemon.
Welcome to Worlds 2021.
I'm telling you.
In virtual reality.
No, in augmented reality. And I want fucking 5G signal blasting fucking radioactive fucking beams into my brain, cooking it, turning me into some kind of robot.
The only way I would ever do the glasses is if it was a PvP style thing where I actually had to go to an arena, register, and I get the glasses there, and when it's my turn to battle, I fucking put the glasses on, I go up into the fucking thing that actually looks like a fucking Pokemon.
Yeah, now you're
battling.
Wait. So are you talking about a movie theater?
Like an actual fucking stadium.
A fucking event, guys.
Because they already do that.
Football field. Like fucking
but like a smaller
stadium.
theater, but with like a stadium.
Dude, they did it.
On
a stage.
No, listen.
That's what I'm saying. I would do that.
League of Legends did their fucking championships a couple years ago in a fucking arena. And they did an AR thing where you had to use your phone. But granted, it could be the same thing with glasses, where everyone was looking at fucking dragons flying around the stadium over the crowd. And everyone was looking at the same shit through their phone. PvP would be the perfect platform for shared AR. I remember it being an issue with latency, where there was concerns there. I don't know how they're going to fucking do it, but from a spectator perspective, like I said, just like you go to a fucking 3D movie, you get some glasses. I don't know, man. Like how many years out does the technology have to be to make it that affordable?
If I were to pay to go to an event and at the event I got the glasses as part of the event to use for the event, I would do that. I would be more willing to pay $60 for a one-time ticket to use the glasses in an event setting like that, as opposed to paying $100 to have the glasses on me at all times to use it in regular life, to be honest.
That. I'll pay the $100 and I'll bring the glasses to the event.
It's BYOG. Bring your own glasses.
Bring your own fucking glasses.
Look, I'm serious though.
No, I have enough issues with the fucking guy. I have yet to have a Go Plus work right. You think fucking glasses are gonna work right for me? Fuck that.
I'm telling you. No, seriously though. I remember an interview with John Hankey like a year and a half ago, and he was like, fucking wearables, baby. Wearables of the future. This is where this is going. And it's like, I see all this shit happening now, and it's like, I'm salivating because I want this shit. I want this shit so fucking bad. I can't wait. I'm a little excited.
I don't think the masses are going to...
Put that lick-a-tongue back in your mouth. Come on.
God.
Stop
Licky. Lick-a-lily. Lick-a-lily. That's what I said.
Lick-a-lily. Guys are fucking strange. Adam had one beer. He's like off the fucking rails. It's great. Melissa, what are you drinking?
It's been a while.
Oh, yeah. I had like a double vodka. Yeah.
I'm sitting here drinking water.
Rock lobster.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking out the show. Email us, info@luredup.com. Pidgey Grabber sent us another email. Dude, Pidgey Grabber, thank you so much for staying in contact with the show. We really do appreciate it. We were talking about our travel and Melissa traveling. He said, Melissa, he would definitely pick you up at the train station and take you to the pizza joint in Northern Ohio. That's the bomb.
Yeah.
So he's.
I was thinking we need to modify that trip guide to be like
Pizza?
Pokemon and pubs. Pizza, Pokemon and pubs. Yes.
All right. Anyway, you can email us just like Pidgegrabba did. info@luredup.com. You can leave us an inappropriate voicemail, text, or picture. 732-835-8639.
Yeah, I'm calling Terry out.
That's 732-835-8639. Check out luredup.com for everything that we're doing. PokemonProfessor.com for everything that's going on the channel. Really quick plug. NJSilpharina.com. We're making some moves on there. I wanted to announce I brought Paul Bhatt, our executive producer, and Gary Kruk from our Discord on as official staffers for NJ Silpharina. We're blowing this shit up. We're going to be doing a mega tournament in the spring in New Jersey, hopefully about 150 trainers plus. We're going to make this shit happen. So if you are in the Jersey area or interested in competing PvP in New Jersey, shoot me a DM. I'll get you an invite to the Discord because this shit is popping off hardcore. All right, guys, you got anything else? That's it. That's it for me.
That's it.
Done, son.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next week. Keep training trainers.
Bye, guys. Poke them balls.